It has been a wild past few weeks for me, and I want to tell you guys about it while I start getting ready. I'm actually not going anywhere today, but I feel like I always just feel a little better when I put a little time in my morning to getting ready. You're also getting a little sneak peek of my bathroom renovation, which isn't done yet, but as soon as it is, I will be filming a full reveal for you guys. So don't judge it yet because you haven't seen the whole design come together yet. Also, I always get asked what foundation this is. It is the El Maquillage Woke Up Like This foundation. I'm absolutely obsessed. I am almost 22 weeks pregnant. By the time you guys see this video, I probably will be 22 weeks pregnant. And I feel like I had a really good first trimester looking back on it. I know during the actual process of it, I probably felt like it was awful. Honestly, most of my symptoms stopped around week 11, like the really annoying one, like nausea and that exhaustion. And I felt incredible from weeks 11 to about 18. I had more energy than I've ever had in my entire life, including when I wasn't pregnant. Like I was just getting everything done. I felt so good. And then lately, you guys, I feel like I hit a wall. If you told me I was back in my first trimester, I would honestly believe you because that is how just like ill I've been feeling. I'm super nauseous. I'm super exhausted. And I just wasn't expecting it to come back and hit me like a freight train. So on top of that, we were doing our bathroom renovation, obviously. I'm also working. I teach at a university. So having to lesson plan and teach and grade and keep up with all of that. We had midterms. And then this past Wednesday, we actually had to go to Charlotte for my husband's grandmother's funeral, which obviously was an emotional time. She had a long, incredible life, but it's obviously never easy to lose someone. So we went on Wednesday and got back really late on Saturday. And then Sunday, I was going to do a like house reset. I like to do them on Sundays. I will be honest. The past few weeks, I haven't been doing them because I've just been so exhausted. Today, I'm not really doing a weekly reset. I'm doing more of like a couple week Sunday reset, except it's not Sunday because yesterday when we actually got up, I told my husband, I was like, I just can't do this. Like I need a day to just chill and rest and not worry about laundry and unpacking and all that stuff. And he was like, I can do it. And I wanted him there with me selfishly. So I am off on Mondays. It's the only day of the week that I don't teach. So today I want to go through and really kind of whip this house back into shape. I also feel like watching these videos always motivates me to kind of get up and either reorganize or clean my own space. So hopefully it gives you guys that motivation as well. I'm gonna finish getting ready and I'll see you guys in a second. While I was in the shower and getting ready this morning, I put my bedding in the wash and it is ready to go now. So let's get the bed made up. There's honestly nothing that I love more than climbing into a bed with crisp, clean sheets. These are from Boll branch and they are the Percale sheets in the color oak. Percale is the cotton that is so crisp and cooling and soft. I showed you guys my whole new bedding set back in my last video, but we are still just absolutely loving it. Really curious how many times I walk around the bed while I'm making it. I feel like it's like 20, but little bump date for you guys. I'm over halfway baked with baby girl, so I'm so excited. Next, I'm gonna get the duvet cover onto the insert, and if you've never seen my way of doing this, I do believe it is the best way and fastest way to do this, but it is a bit of an exercise, especially when you're pregnant. This, by the way, is the Boll branch flannel duvet set in the color cream and oak stripe. And let me just tell you, I know what you're thinking. Flannel would be really warm, especially as we're going into spring and summer. I don't know what the technology is. I don't know if it's the weave of the fabric, but somehow it like lets the right amount of air through to keep you feeling like crisp and cool. I think it's the combination of this and the sheets. It is genuinely the most comfortable bedding my husband and I have ever slept on, and we talk about it all the time. Find your corner and tie it off and work your duvet into place against this back seam. I have actually a very serious question. How often are you guys washing your duvet? Because I do the sheets every week without fail. Like even last week when I didn't really do a Sunday reset, I did do the sheets. but I only wash our duvet every other time because honestly our bodies are like touching the sheets. They're not really actually touching the duvet, if you get what I mean. So I guess I'm wondering if that's an appropriate amount, or should I be washing it every week? I know a lot of people don't like to sleep with top sheets, so I'm assuming they're washing their duvet cover every week, but that seems like a lot of work. Because we have a metal headboard, I made sure to get some big Euro Shams from Boll Branch that I could prop up on the back to kind of give us that like padded recline if we want. I'm finishing it up with the king size waffle weave bed blanket, and this is also in the color oak, which is the same as the sheets, and I love how they kind of tie each other in. To be honest, this makes me totally want to forget about my chores and take a nap, but I know that is not what I need to be doing today. That is not what is going to be productive. So thank you so much, Boll Branch, for sponsoring this video. If you guys want to shop their luxury organic bedding, I'm going to put a link down below, or you can scan the QR code that is here on screen. You can use my code JuicyStar0720 for an exclusive discount to upgrade your sleep. Thank you so much. And now there are other things in the bedroom that I need to do, but to be honest, that's more fun for me. Like, I'm kind of looking forward to that. What I'm not looking forward to is the kitchen cleanup, so I want to go ahead and get it out of the way. Now it's time for my personal least favorite chore, which is dishes, and I don't know how we have this many dishes to do. When we got back on Saturday evening, there was not a dish to be done, so this is just from Sunday and Monday morning. So let's go ahead and just deal with these. Gonna let that soak for a second. If anyone knows how to get like these baked on stains out of the bottom of your Le Creuset, I would absolutely love your recommendations. Now I will say this pot has been engulfed in fire before. Here. And that was my Dutch oven. It was crazy charred, and I was able to get it back to at least this. So it's doing better than it was before. Yes, the fire was my fault. Next up is the stove. I'm actually not gonna wash the grates today because I just have a lot of other things to do, and that's the type of thing that I can do on a day when that's like my only chore. But I will get them out of the way. To pick out all of the little crumbs with a toothpick from this crevice. I will say I love cooking on gas. I despise cleaning a gas stove. I had an induction stove in my condo, and oh my goodness, it was so easy to clean. Got another crumb in here. Did just take an hour nap on the couch, which felt so good, but now I'm gonna go through and I have my bags here from the trip that I need to unpack, and then I pretty much know what my husband wore and what needs to be washed out of his bag, so I'm gonna go ahead and go through that as well and then put up anything that needs to be put away. So first bag I have is this one right here, which I actually got as a Christmas gift. I'm obsessed with it, and I think this will be one of the bags that I pack to take to the hospital, which is so exciting. exciting. And I've got shoes in here just in some grocery bags that all need to be put back away. And then I have my little washcloths. Washcloths obviously dirty. I did have all my other toiletries in that bag, but obviously I've like taken them out and used them since we got home. I have a big bag of my dirty clothes that I don't even need to go through because I know those are dirty. I have some clean still in here, extra bras and just some panties and socks that I didn't end up wearing. So I'm going to put those away. And then all of these clothes are not dirty. These just need to be put away. So this can be hung back up. And then, oh, let's do my husband's dirty but dry cleaning, dirty but dry cleaning, dirty. Rest of these are things he didn't wear, so I can go ahead and put those away as well. I've got 2 loads of laundry to do, a light and a dark, and I'm gonna get started on the lights. My little travel laundry bag folds up into this little pouch. I don't know why, it makes me so happy. Get these hung. I don't know why I didn't get my hair out of my face earlier, but pregnancy brain, or blame anything on that right about now. Woo. What are you doing? You good girl. My feet have been hurting this entire pregnancy, and my husband bought me these shoes. They're the Nike Zoom X. They are the only shoes that actually feel good while I'm wearing them. And then we replaced my UGG slippers that I wear every day with these. These are like the cloud slides off of Amazon, but they give me a lot more arch support and are just comfier than my other ones. Okay, I'm actually getting really nauseous. I'm gonna have a little water and sit for a second and see if I can not throw up. I want to show you guys what we have done so far in baby girl's room. All right, so these curtains were here when I moved in. I told myself I was going to replace them immediately, and here we are like 4 years later, never replaced them, but they will be replaced for the baby. These are things I have been collecting over here, and you guys, Grant has been asking me when he's supposed to pack his go bag for weeks now, and I'm like, not technically yet, but this is a dad bag inside. It comes with a toiletry case, a hat that says dad on it, and then also a blanket for the hospital, because apparently the hospital blankets for mom I always heard sucked, but I hadn't heard that for dad they suck too. So there's a special blanket in here for him. But it also comes with this delivery day packing list to make sure he has everything he needs. And I am going to tell you guys, he has been asking when he gets to pack this bag up for weeks now. So I think I'm just going to tell him to go ahead and pack it up if he wants to, because he has been really excited about that. And then here are some other items. Any stickers you see are not my address. I covered all those up. Let me show you in the closet. Oh my gosh. So these are all of her newborn 0 to 3 and 3 to 6 clothes. And most of these were given to me from Elle. They're hand-me-downs, but let me show you a couple things that I actually picked out. Obsessed with these Caden Lane sleepers that have the little ruffles on the butt, and they have a little matching headband as well. So I'm obsessed with those. I also can't get over this Kyte baby one. It feels so freaking soft. And for a little baby girl born in Nashville, is that not so freaking cute? We also got this from Janie and Jack, and it has the little matching pants with it. So anything that has an accessory that goes with it, or like pants, I have either hung around the top, like if it's a bow, you can just hang it. But if it's something like a pair of pants that goes with it, I put it on a little shower curtain ring and hooked it around. You guys, this from Shop Petite Penelope, are you freaking kidding me? For a little July baby? Oh my gosh. Again, Janie and Jack, and this one even has like the cute little matching socks. I haven't washed most of these yet, by the way, so I will be doing that. This one's also from Shop Petite Penelope. Oh my gosh. This I just picked up at Target. Are you kidding? I just cannot get over these. Another Caden Lane, another Kyte baby. I actually have a matching pajama set to this down here in this box, but I'm saving it because it's going to be special that I get to wear it when we have our babies. And this is all other stuff that we have been collecting. This is going to be my postpartum robe and pajama set that I wear in the hospital when people come by to like see the baby and visit and stuff. So this is from Nothing Fits But. That's basically what we have for her so far, and I am getting so excited. Also, shout out to my husband who's been wearing a weighted vest to go on a walk every single day since he found out we were pregnant, because he says in case of a zombie apocalypse or an emergency, he needs to be able to carry me, the baby, and our dog to safety. So that's how he's prepping. And I think that's love. Let me fill you in on the past few hours. I set a personal record of mine today, which is vomiting 4 times in one day during this pregnancy. I have hit a 3 a day, never a 4, but I did that today. And that always makes me cry because you know how your eyes water when you throw up? Add pregnancy hormones to that, and I just sit on the floor and cry for like 15 minutes afterwards. So that took a decent chunk of time. And then I decided I just had to get the cleaning and the house done, so I kind of stopped filming it. I'm sorry, I just needed to get it done. So I finished all of the laundry, folded, put away everything. I dusted, I vacuumed everything except for the bathrooms. I finished unpacking both of our suitcases, put everything away, reset the living rooms and kind of like fluffed the pillows, refolded blankets, all that sort of thing. And then I was just kind of finished, and my husband saw me when he got home and he was like, okay, like what else do you have to do? And I was like, I want to mop and I want to do the bathrooms. Like, primary bathroom needs a deep clean. The other 2 bathrooms in the house need just like surface level, like wipe down the sink, the mirror, the toilet, that sort of thing. And he was like, well, why do you have to do it today? Like, why can't this be another day? And I just told him it was really important for me to get it done before like my work week starts tomorrow. And it just, I don't know, maybe it's nesting, maybe it's OCD, but I needed to get it done. But he was really sweet. He was like, you go get in your comfy jammies and let me take care of that. So this man worked all day, came home, helped me finish up the chores that I feel kind of like a little lazy. Like, that's all I did today. I didn't do any lesson planning. I didn't grade. I didn't do anything really for work. I mean, part of this video was sponsored, so I guess that's considered work, but that's like my fun work. That's not hard. Sometimes during this pregnancy, I've caught myself feeling bad at how like little I feel like I can do before I need a break, but I have to remind myself that my body's also doing a lot, and that's what he keeps reminding me of. So it's very, very nice to have a husband as supportive as him. So he told me to get in my comfy jammies and climb on in bed, and he got these for my birthday. My birthday is on April 1st, and he always gets me a new Eberge pajama set. He got these in a bigger size for me since I'm currently pregnant, but it's the new like swan collection that they just got out, and I think it is so cute. So I know this video didn't turn out to be exactly what I wanted it to be, but this is a realistic day in the life of a 22-week pregnant gremlin. I still hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.